One of the things I've discovered over the past few years is that there are certain noises, outdoor noises, that I just love. One of them is the sound of gravel driving over a gravel road, whether it be on my bike, but especially in a car. I don't know why, I just love it. And the other one is the sound of splitting wood. And I guess you could say that's what this video is going to be all about. I knew I needed one of these in my life, and so I got one. So welcome to the patio here at the cottage up in northwest lower Michigan. I have a new toy, and it's going to be a game changer for me up here. I have a whole pile of wood here that needs to be split into something like that. And here is what's going to do it. Now you may say, what is that block of wood up there for? Well, I'm going to show you. First, I got to find a place to put this camera where you can see what's going on here. Maybe there. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay. So, first of all, you have to loosen the hydraulic vent. I leave this card here on here to remind me to do that before I operate. Okay, we'll get to this guy here in a second. I'll show you something. Okay. So I like to be a little bit behind because I don't like to be too close to the log. Okay, got to push the power. Okay, you see how far they had to travel? What we're going to do is we're going to take this guy, and so the ram stops there. Makes it a little more efficient. Get some of this garbage out of the way. And I could probably go with even a little bit longer piece, but this does make things a little more efficient for me. It doesn't go, this is probably what, I don't know, 6 inches or so. All this bark, we can get it off of there. Give it back to Mother Nature, to the happy little trees. Thank you, Bob Ross. Okay. If I wanted really to go nuts, I could start selling some of this stuff. I could sell some bundle firewood, right? It goes back about half the distance, makes it much more efficient. I won't leave it like that the whole time I have it. I always like to put this note here to remind me to do the hydraulic plug. And then when you're done using the splitter, just shore that back up. So I bought this splitter at Harbor Freight up in Traverse City. This cottage is just a couple miles north of Frankfurt. And just on and off from about, oh, I don't know, 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I just come out here, split a couple logs, go back in, have a sip of a beverage, and come back out. Like I said, if I really wanted to get nuts, I could start bundling up this wood, some of this wood, and sell it. Now, the story doesn't end there. The story continues down here in the main driveway. This is from a beech tree that we had taken down a couple of falls ago. This stuff is being guarded by our gnome. And so I'm going to process a lot of this up, but I'm going to leave some of it for our friend Jay, who does sell firewood and sells quite a lot of it over the course of the summer and fall and spring, I imagine. He lives here year-round now. So you'll see some of that probably in another video. I'm just going to make this one short and sweet and put it up on YouTube. I hope you enjoy it. Happy summer, all. Not quite. Liking that the bark is just falling off of this thing. Oh, this piece is really gnarly. Really gnarly. Now let's try it this way. There we go. I think the other pro tip is if you always want to put the, or I like to butt the wood up against the splitter itself. That way it doesn't jiggle around while you're moving the ram. Yeah, I've got a huge knot on this thing. All right. See how? I don't know if there's much more I can do with this, huh? Maybe like that. Happy little splitter. This is so gnarly. Look at this thing. Okay, that's a good one. Oops, I'm not done. I've got another portion of this. I'm going to get a lot of wood out of this guy. Okay. Let's see. That's why I always like to be behind the machine. I always like to be behind the machine. They make it very hard because the power button is in front of this box here, and your ram lever is back here. I just kind of duck. I think it's pretty good. Okay. It should be made clear that I really should have had some safety gear on, probably some protective goggles, work gloves, but I'm pretty safe with stuff like this. But I know why the company that builds splitters like this makes it a two-handed operation, so that novices can't possibly get their hands put in the pinch zone. And so it's a very dangerous endeavor, splitting wood. But I've done some splitting, not a lot, but I've done some, and I'm going to do a heck of a lot more now that I own a splitter. I've split a lot of wood via axes. But this, like I said, this is going to be a good thing for us to have up here at the cottage, because the idea is that we're going to try to extend our seasons up here from the late spring into the early fall. This is not a winterized cottage by any stretch of the imagination, and it really couldn't ever possibly be. But we have a lovely fireplace, and we want to utilize it. And we should be able to harvest plenty of wood to do just that. So I thank you for watching this video. I would love it if you would hit the like button. Just subscribe. I don't do a whole lot of content. It's been a while since I put anything up, but I'd really like you to just hit that subscribe button. That way you'll know when I'm around. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.